thank you for joining me today. I'm Olivia Davidson, and today I'm joined by Michael Lai, and we're going to be covering the planned marketing campaign for Coles. Now, before we get into it, I just want to cover some of the previous campaigns that Coles has done. So Coles has had some success with their mini collectibles campaign and also the Down Prices Are Down campaign as well. But we've noticed that Coles has mostly centered their brand messaging around low prices. Now, with the market diversifying, something is going to have to change. So Aldi's been gaining market share, and Kaufland and Amazon Fresh are going to be entering the Australian market in the next few years. In 2018, there was a decline in sales with Coles. So we're trying to adapt and see what the marketing problem might be to make sure that we can stay competitive in this increasingly diversifying market. So we turn to our consumers. We conducted some market research and we interviewed several customers to Coles and several customers that are actually loyal to their competitive brands to see if there might be some consistent messaging across these consumers. And we found something quite shocking. People believe that the food is not as fresh at Coles. They think that Coles has a poor relationship with a lot of their suppliers and farmers, leading to decreased product quality, and it may be affecting sales. So who is your consumer? The primary target market is primary decision makers for grocery purchases in households. So mostly targeting mothers. So who is this mother? She's a new age mother. She's not only health conscious about the choices that she's making, but she's also price conscious. She wants to make sure that the products that she's providing to her family are both healthy, but also sustainably sourced. So I'm going to pass over to Michael Lai to just talk about some of the messaging we're going to be directing towards this mother to let her know that Coles is the best choice.
So what we want to focus on in our From Farm to Family campaign is putting families at the core of Coles, as well as focus on the relationship between Coles and their farmers. This is Mary. She's an accountant, she's 36, and this is her family. She shops at Coles. And in order to do this, we actually want to feature Mary's family visiting all of these farms individually in 20-second ad campaigns, and these include from digital to TV. So these are a few channels that we're going to focus on. It includes TV, Facebook, YouTube ads, and billboards. Another channel that we're focusing on is digital mediums within the stores. So we're actually going to have these digital billboards placed next to the produce section, and they're actually going to feature the produce, their supply chain story, and the story behind the farmer.
We want this campaign to be highly emotional so that it is centered around family and it can appeal to the high MAO consumers. And the additional physical channels that Michael had previously mentioned will also appeal to some of the low effort consumers because we're providing repeated peripheral exposure to the campaign. Now, the in-store digital displays that he mentioned as well that are hosting farmer stories and including some additional supply chain information for how the product actually got to that specific Coles store, that's going to be creating a really immersive atmosphere to consumers and also tying a face to a product that previously didn't really have one. So we're going to be running this campaign for 12 months. We're going to do seasonal highlights throughout, focusing specifically on the seasonal produce farmer that is most popular at that time. And we expect the result of this campaign is to be increased sales and then also changing the idea that Coles is keeping things fresh, local, and supporting the farmers. Thank you.